Hey there, home theater fans. Todd with avnirvana.com, and I'm here with Pablo of Mapu Speakers. This, Pablo, I've got to say, is some really cool stuff. I've never seen anything like this before. These are all handmade, and you and I were just talking. You're using really earthy materials. I see there's like sheared lamb's wool, and wood is incorporated into these. Clay. So can you talk a little bit about what we're looking at here?
Actually, this project started some years ago in Chile, and the idea was to reactivate the local production with our own materials and also with our own aesthetics to work. Mm-hmm. Chile is a country that doesn't produce anything. We import everything. And that is super bad for the traditional way of production. All the craft are dying, and that's why I wanted to make something with our industry that we don't have. Our industry is the hands of the people. That's why I wanted to use local materials and also the local techniques and traditional techniques of production. Mm-hmm. I didn't want to make like I'm a designer, you know, and I didn't want to make like a new basil or whatever, or a new chair or something like that. I want to really make like a mix between, or make a bridge between traditional and technology, and also a bridge. I'm using the best thing of the two worlds, what should I say? We are part of the third world, and I wanted to use also the thing for the first world, and that is actually the high-tech technology. Uh-huh. And that's why I wanted to make something together with these two worlds, but offering the best of us. And that is our aesthetics, our techniques, our traditions, and actually what makes us special and has a beautiful identity. You know, I wanted to make like a technology with identity in some way. And the nice thing of the project actually is that you can produce where you want. And we are like what we want to do with these speakers is be like a mirror of the materials, techniques, and tradition. And high-tech product that can be more human, and you can reflect your culture behind that. Mm-hmm. That is the idea. That's why we are not selling just these speakers. It's the way of how we can, and we would love to produce. Sure. We can go everywhere, for example, Mexico, USA, and find, for example, a beautiful place where traditional pottery, for example, and we can follow the forms, the material from the region, and we can do something bespoke. That is, you know, it's like
these are definitely bespoke.
Exactly, something that actually is. Everyone knows that we don't want to have more plastic. How bad is the plastic for the world now, and how full. Exactly. But in the consumer electronics, for example, that this transition haven't started now. We are still producing only with plastic, and there are not alternatives. And in some way, also this product brings you a new material and something more with low impact, and it's earth. And the beautiful thing of that is, it's like, you can produce it locally. That is amazing, actually.
So you're looking at local craftsmen.
Exactly.
And then let's look at this speaker that's kind of exploded out here. Can you talk about some of the materials that we're seeing here? Yeah,
that is a beautiful example, for example. The basil comes from Portugal, and this way of firing and producing is protected for the UNESCO, because it's a black earth, but actually the color is red. But they use an oxidation way when they fire it, and then become black. This way we wanted to actually show that tradition is from that place. And it's protected for the UNESCO.
I like that.
It's also in the videos. And for example, the wood, that is olive wood, something that comes from Portugal. And that here is cork, also a material from Portugal. Yeah. For example, in Chile, we use leather here, and of course another wood from there that you can recognize. You know, that's the way. It's like you are the cultural, or the cultures, and the story of the place is inside, is showing through this object. That is the idea for us.
Right. And what is the driver itself made out of? Is that some sort of paper?
It's paper, yeah.
Paper?
Yeah, but we have a little bit of plastic there. That is there are not ways to avoid that. Yeah. But of course, we're trying to avoid all the bad materials that anyone wants. And as you say, there are wool inside, real wool inside.
And is there any advantage to having wool?
The best advantage is for the world.
Yeah.
It's not, you know, it's like a biodegradable material. That is the first thing, but an acoustic is amazing, of course.
Mm-hmm. Is it staticky at all? Does it retain static
No,
electricity?
not at all. No,
No.
that is only the plastic. Only the plastic retain static. Yeah. That is
Okay.
no.
And let's look at the back here. So we've got a, also it's a ported speaker.
Yeah, with two bass reflexes.
Uh-huh. What's the frequency response?
It's around 50 till 16,000.
Okay.
And everyone who's hearing this, normally the people say that we hear from 20 to 20,000. That's not true.
Yeah,
I mean
no,
only
yeah.
till 18. When you are 16 years old, then you hear the till 18,000. And actually, what we can cover is what we can hear.
Right.
We are not offering like something that you 30,000. I don't know, Twitter with from Diamond that you can hear, and it's like
Different idea behind design. I get that. I mean, I think mine tops out at around 11 or 12,000. I mean, it's not. I can't hear much higher than that, at least discernibly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That is that's why we use, and the dryer is very good. And exactly, you can.
Beautiful. Now, let's take a peek over here at some of these.
Okay.
These are all super unique looking. Do they sound different because of the enclosure sizes?
Yeah, a little bit different, but it's like a tasting two good coffees, It's like there are different, but they both are good in some way. It's like it's not affecting in a bad way.
Well, it's really beautiful. It's room friendly also.
Yeah,
I mean, this is something that you could put in your home, and it does not look like a speaker at first glance.
No, it's actually something that you can include in your decoration or the room design, of course. That's also a nice thing, You don't have to hide. That is also very funny. When you have a box, normally the wives hide it. If you hide or you put the speaker on the floor, for example, you lost too much sound, too much highs. And with this, you don't want to hide it. That is something nice.
Yes,
it's music that you want to hide.
In the U.S., the common joke is the wife approval factor.
Exactly.
Which you probably have heard. This definitely meets that factor. I mean, it's beautiful to look at. And now, this is not wood. This is copper.
That's copper. Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to use something that fits with the laser also. The design. That is gold, for example. That's real gold.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's real gold. But yeah, these kind of
beautiful.
pieces are interesting because we can show that actually the possibility of make what you want is open. That's amazing. You can not just maybe reflecting traditional cultures. You can also work with potters with a special aesthetics, and that's make also the product super nice. That if you, I don't know, it's like we can make cooperations also with pottery artists. Yeah, that is amazing. I really, it's something nice, and they enjoy it a lot to make it because they are used to make for something for flowers, for example.
Yeah,
and then making a speaker is something amazing for them. It's like
oh yeah, that's really cool. And what's the production time? Like if you were to order something unique, how long does it take to have it made?
Yeah, I think that guy needed something like 1 month for. It's not too much actually. I mean, if we call him and say we need, I don't know, 5 of them, maybe he will take one month to have it ready.
Okay.
Or 3 weeks or something like that can be.
And in terms of pricing, what are we talking about?
The price of the stereo, for example, from the Pretos.
Okay.
Those work with Bluetooth connection. Is and also they have a.
Oh, these are wireless.
Yes, and wireless.
Okay.
Yeah, they're wireless. Yeah, that's why I wanted to make something real, not just to put a speaker there and passive, and you need all another technology.
So these are all active. I didn't realize that. Okay, so they're active speakers.
Active speakers.
Very cool.
Yeah, exactly. The amplifier is behind the.
Right.
And exactly the stereo now. Preto is 1,500 euros around.
Okay.
And that one with the Cooper face plug is AirPlay, and that is Wi-Fi, and it's a little bit more expensive. Like the par is 2,000.
Okay, 2,000.
2,000 the par.
So it's roughly, I would say, maybe 1,700 to 2,200 US dollars, probably.
Yeah, okay.
Probably somewhere around in there.
Yeah, something like that, maybe. Yeah.
Beautiful. And where can folks find you online?
We have a website, mapuspeakers.com,
Okay.
And also on Instagram, we are Mapu Speakers too. It's easy to find us. It's just
Okay.
a name. You can find us easily.
There it is. Awesome. Pablo, thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Thank you very much. I like
folks out there,
I enjoy
definitely like and share this video.
Okay.
This is some very unique stuff here. I've never seen anything like this.
No, we are the only ones.
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you very much.